So as we commemorating St. Leo the Great, Pope and Doctor of the Church, the Church uses these words, these readings, especially in the Psalm, we say the mouth of the just murmurs wisdom. What a beautiful phrase, huh? In which we have here Pope Leo the Great, a doctor of the Church. And it's a leader, then murmuring that kind of a wisdom. Also, we take from the book of Sirach, the book of wisdom, and it tells us all about the spirit that is within him, uttering this kind of wisdom. And then we have the gospel here of being in Caesarea Philippi. And this last time that we were in the Holy Land, we got to go all the way to Caesarea Philippi. And there's where you have the very beginning of the Jordan River, and the water just coming out of, oozing out of the mountain, and then it goes into a very nice flowing stream of water, and so we have there the beginning of the Jordan River. And then there is we have the famous question here of who do people say that the Son of Man is? And then we also have there the big temples of that Caesar of Philippi, I guess, had built there, and was a big Roman city. And of course, this is a place where it's they call the crossroads of the world, and so it is at this point very far away from Jerusalem. Notice that the Son of Man says, who do people say that I am? And then he confirms Peter as being the rock built upon the church. And so there's we have all these very important moments there. And of course, St. Leo the Great, we have some things that tells us about St. Leo the Great, that he was he died in 461, but he was a pope for 21 years, so it's a nice long period for the time. It says here that eminent pastor and preacher, defender of the Roman primacy, combated Pelagianism and Manichaeism. His tome on Christ's two natures was adopted by the Council of Chalcedon of 451, so 10 years before he died. Many of his prayers are found in the Roman Missal, save Rome from marauding Huns and Vandals. So we have all those things here. You have something in there that you wanted to share there?
Well, there are two other points that he makes. He says, his thought was strongly sacramental, which would be pastoral, so that the mysteries of Christ are efficacious in the lives of all the faithful through their sharing in the sacraments with faith and love. His teaching and the expression of that teaching in his sermons had a lasting influence on the liturgy of the Church in Rome. He is the first pope of whom we have extensive collections of his sermons and letters. And then they quote here from his reading one of his letters written in 453 to the monks of Palestine, urging them to abandon the teachings of a heretic and to accept the Catholic faith. It's also part of the excerpt gives reference to the heresies of Nestorius, Eutyches, Apollinaris, Manichaeus, and Marcion, which Leo had just outlined as iniquitous lots.
Okay. So we have here the Pope and Doctor of the Church of Leo the Great. Well, we'll continue asking for his intercession, as he had that love for the Church, that he also keeps that love and keeps sharing that love with us by his prayers and intercession. So it isn't when our Lord has a reminder that the God of Isaac, the God of Jacob, and the God of Abraham is the God of the living, reminded that they are living and interceding for us, not the God of the dead, but the God So they are constantly